ESPN's coverage of the 2010 Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Reduced Sugar. They're great. And in part by Subway Restaurants, proud sponsor of the Little League Baseball and the Little League World Series. Subway, play hard, eat fresh.
Back here in Williamsport, our first game of the 2010 Little League World Series, packed house, Volunteer Stadium. Auburn, Washington, representing the Northwest. Fairfield, Connecticut, representing New England. Time now to meet the kids from Auburn, Washington.
My name is Hudson Barrett. My favorite player is Curtis Granderson. My name is Dylan Davis. My favorite player is Alex Rodriguez.
My name is Isaiah Hatch, and my favorite player is David Ortiz.
My name is Ryan Lacey, and my favorite player is Jason Hayward.
My name is Casey Manning. My favorite players are Jay Garthwaite and Chipper Jones.
My name is Chandler McCulloch, and my favorite player is Jay Garthwaite.
My name is Ikaika Nahaku, and my favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr.
Hi, my name is Dylan O'Grady, and my favorite player is Jay Garthwaite.
My name is Dylan Rowe, and my favorite player is David Ortiz.
My name is Tyler Tan, and my favorite baseball player is Albert Pujols. My name is Robbie Wilson, and my favorite player is Chase Utley.
And the starting lineups for the group from Washington. Tyler Tan, the second baseman, up top. Nahaku bats second. Isaiah Hatch in the third spot. Then Dylan O'Grady, Casey Manning bears watching. He's their big slugger. Hudson Biorik and Robbie Wilson, Chandler Mikulik, and Dylan Davis. And they will go up against the right-hander, Nick Nardone, who did such a great job in their regional final.
Well, they believe they have about 4 pitchers they can go with, and they really like Nick Nardone, and he's been their ace throughout their staff. So they're going we're going with game 1 and see how far he can get us.
And he knows about pressure in that regional final in Bristol. Over 8,000 people there. 5 2/3 innings of shutout baseball. Ready to go? And the first pitch of the tournament misses the mark. We are underway, the 2010 Little League World Series. Ball. Nick Nardone, by his own admission, says he has a tendency to struggle in the first inning, some jitters, and it usually causes him to miss the strike zone. That bears watching. Popped in the air, foul, and a grab made by Quinn, and the first out of the ball game. And our umpiring crew here in Williamsport, all volunteers, and our thanks, great thanks, to the hard work that they do behind the plate. Patrick Griffin will call balls and strikes. Up here, it's Nahaku lacing one into left and a base hit. So Auburn, Washington with a man aboard, and the coach's son with a single.
Well, you got Nick Nardone. He's worried about his jitters, and if you're worried about that in the other tournaments, here you are. You know, you're here at the promised land here at Williamsport. And if Nahaku had any jitters, like, let's get it over with. First swing, get a base hit. He's ready.
Here's the shortstop, Isaiah Hatch. And now the count is 2-0. The team from Auburn, Washington, against the team from Fairfield, Connecticut. Auburn, Washington, about 15 miles outside of Seattle, just south. Hatch gets a piece. And the count is even up. For Washington, 9th appearance for the state, but 3rd year in a row. And a strikeout. Great pitch right there from Nardone, 2 away. And let's take a look at how far away Auburn, Washington is from South Williamsport, Pennsylvania, all the way across the country. There's the capital, Olympia. Auburn, we mentioned, south of Seattle by 15 miles, or by 28 miles, and about 15 miles northeast of Tacoma.
It's a long way, and we can barely see the map because Nick Nardone really is, he grabs the ball and he throws it, gets it back from the catcher, gets on that hill, looks the runner back to first, and he's ready to go.
Yeah, Mark Burley's watching somewhere saying, I like this kid's style. Looks like he has settled down somewhat. Now 1-2.
Really just comes out of a stretch, doesn't even worry about his windup. Just, it looks like he's still trying to get the sign, but he's not. He's ready to throw, and that's very impressive. I always like that as a pitcher. I know in the big league level, you're going, okay, somebody who works fast. Like you mentioned, Mark Buehrle is great because on defense, you're on your toes. You're ready all the time.
Ball. A little bit low there. I think the other thing is, well, working out of the stretch kind of simplifies things for kids this age, mechanically. Got him there, a strikeout, and Nardone able to pitch around the single. The right-hander off to a good start. Washington doesn't score in the top of the first, and the kids from Connecticut coming up to hit.